Hi everybody, it's Nikki here. 안녕하세요. 저는 Nikki입니다. Welcome back to Hallyu Heaven. If you've watched my Sunday's video, you will know that today's video is not going to be very much fun. We will be talking about the topic of sexual harassment and abuse of the group ATEEN. Yes, ATEEN came out last week on social media asking for help from their fans, just the internet in general, to put some more light onto what is happening in the industry itself, because this is not a single case. There's abuse cases in other agency, and I see smaller and smaller agency being really at the front of all these abuse issues. ATEEN is a rookie group that debuted in Japan first and were supposed to have their major debut in January of 19. 10 trainees came forward and have requested an interview with YTN Star. 6 of said trainees were sexually harassed and abused by the CEO of DS&A Entertainment, as well as his wife. Yes, you heard that right, his wife. These are all male trainees, which is already bad enough, but in Korea it's still very... How should I say this? Korea still has the issue of victim shaming a lot of times, and these are male trainees. So this is even worse for them. For them to come out and openly say, we were harassed by our CEO and his wife in a sexual way, is so brave. If you have not watched a major video on my channel about my past, my ex-boyfriend tried to rape me. I always say tried to rape me, but other people tell me, no, it is already rape. What happened to you? It takes a lot of guts to even come forward and say such a thing. It took me many years to come forward and probably like now tell the world that this is what happened to me. It happened when I just turned 17. So it's like, oh my God, 13 years ago now. But for them to really have the bravery to come forward and say, no, we have to get it out. It can't happen. We need to shed some more light on these issues. They were living in fear every single day. You got to remember, it's the CEO. Like, they see him a lot of times if they go to training, if they have dance classes, whatnot. They will see him, especially in smaller companies. It's not that far off that you will see your CEO. So for them to say this and be this brave and then still, like, I can't even imagine how it must have been for them to every day go to work and live in fear. They were pretty much living in fear. A lot of them have gained panic disorders, anxiety, depression because of this issue. And it's kind of up to us, the voices of the internet, everyone on social media, to have things like this circulating around and have a stop put into this. Have people, have more stricter rules put into place for stuff like that. Maybe even have more, not control over agencies, but have someone check out agencies whether or not stuff like this is actually happening in said agency. And one of the things that makes it really bad with ATEEN, after a show they all went to dinner with the CEO and his wife. And that's kind of when everything happened, and she touched them in sexual ways. And their daughter was present. The CEO's daughter was present at dinner and told her mother to stop. Like, she saw it with her own damn eyes. And the CEO's wife still had the guts to just go ahead and touch them. You should never touch someone if they don't want to be touched. In any way. Whether it's hug, whether it's literally anything. Especially for me, I don't want to be touched if I'm not aware that I'm being touched. Like, don't give me a surprise hug because I will hate it. Especially after what happened to me. 6 of them have already put in a lawsuit and better filed a complaint with the prosecutor's office in Seoul, which is amazing. But now it comes to the point of proving it. Remember, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And again, just like with the Eastlight, I'm so worried that money will talk here and not justice. There have not been any major updates on the Eastlight either as of right now. I'll be checking into that again. But it's so important that justice will be served and that the truth comes out instead of money just shifting hands and people putting things under a rug and it never happened, hiding the fact that things like that happen, abuse. So again, it's up to us to put it out there, to make the rounds, to have a stop put into abuse of any kind in idol agencies. Yes, we're here in the US, but guess what? The internet is global. We can still have our voices heard and speak up about it and put a light onto things. Because if there's a spotlight put into someone's face, they will falter and lose their grip. And the truth will come out. So please, people, keep an eye out for ATEEN. Stay updated on them. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated as I have been doing with the Eastlight. So always check back here for more news on ATEEN. And I really, really hope they get the help they need, because they will need help for their mental state after this. And have a good lawyer, have a good judge that actually does his job and doesn't take bribe money. Guys, if you want to stay up to date with this, please follow all my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and my website, HallyuHeaven.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the little bell icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. I'm sorry this was more of a harsher or harder video, but this needed to be said and light needed to be put on this issue. Always remember, I love you guys. 사랑해. Bye-bye. 안녕.